When two great heavyweights get together, there's usually a lot of punches, a lot of ebb and flow that takes place. The Packers and the 49ers squared off for 12 rounds in San Francisco, and the game didn't disappoint. It was an epic battle, a fight to the end won by the 49ers, 34-20. However, something happened in the first half I was very worried about, a play I was anxious would make a difference in the outcome of the game. And unfortunately, my worst fears came to fruition. Here was the situation: San Francisco had the ball, 3rd and 6 from the Green Bay 10-yard line with 9:30 left in the second quarter, and the score tied 7-7. 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick scrambled to the left, and ran out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Packers linebacker Clay Matthews took a cheap shot on Kaepernick after he was clearly out of bounds. San Francisco tackle Joe Staley then started a shoving match with Matthews, and both were penalized: Matthews for unnecessary roughness and Staley for unsportsmanlike conduct. Both of those calls were correct. But here's what wasn't: the enforcement of the penalty. The hit by Matthews was after Kaepernick was out of bounds, therefore, it's considered a dead ball foul and the play was over. The retaliation by Staley was also a dead ball foul. The NFL rulebook states, dead ball fouls by both teams offset at the succeeding spot, that's the end of the play and the down counts. So instead of being 4th and 2 from the 6-yard line, the officiating crew chose to replay the down, which then made it 3rd and 6 from the 10-yard line. On the next play, Kaepernick hit Anquan Boldin for a 10-yard touchdown. If the 49ers had chosen to kick a field goal on 4th and 2 instead of going for a touchdown, it certainly could have resulted in a 4-point swing. And it did. Even though San Francisco added a field goal with 26 seconds left in the game, the call clearly had an effect on the game's strategy. I know the rulebook is complicated, but this is not one of the most confusing enforcements. I also understand getting caught up in the action and confusion on what took place at the end of the play. But there are 7 officials on the field, and each is responsible to make sure that the rules are enforced properly. I understand how judgment errors get made when things happen so fast, but there is no excuse for getting penalties wrong. I've been in situations before when mistakes like this happen, and it's not fun. You have to talk to the teams and you have to face the media. It comes with the territory. You hate for great games like this one to have something like a missed call have any outcome on the final result.